So good evening and namaskar everyone. Welcome to another edition of Suchandam, Exquisite Rhythms. Thank you all as we all step our foot in the 25th year of Suchandam of Nandanik Dance Academy. It is a great honor and pride for me to invite all of you, to invite my alumni here and to invite my beginner students here as well. So this is a beautiful occasion for all of us, and I had a good surprise last night. My daughter showed up without telling me. She said, how can I not be here and Suchandam is happening? So at like 1 in the night. So it's exciting times. And thank you all for waiting. So here we go. This is more like a family affair. So it's very informal setting, but I must tell you, the girls have been working very hard for the few months that we have in our hands, and in spite of all the pressure of Ramayana, they managed to practice their Bharatanatyam dances as well. So let's sit back, relax and enjoy. Make sure you know where the exit signs are. The restrooms are outside. And please do not bring any food or drinks inside the auditorium. You can photograph, you can video, but no flash photography because it really distracts the dancers here. And please remember, they're little stars. We don't want to confuse them. And we will be beginning with our Bharatanatyam dances, and we will end with a few contemporary and fusion dances. We will be going in order of the classes they appear, so you can see the development as we progress. Today, with great delight, I announce that 2 of my alumni will be performing, and 2 of my alumni are also doing the lights today. And thank you, Aiden. Thank you so much, Tony, for all your hospitality in this building. Our first performance is Sloka Mushika Vahana Modaka Hasta. The little dancers will be offering their prayers to Ganesha, the elephant-headed god who removes all obstacles from our path. Then they will pray to Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of art and learning and knowledge. Then they will pray to Goddess Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, and finally to Nataraja. The dancers are Cynthia, Maghirini, and one second. Nithila, Mahira, Maghirini, Rakshita, and Cynthia. Thank you. And another round of applause for all these very perfect dancers. I wish them all the best, wherever they are, whenever they are, when they graduate. I'm sure they have a lot of potential, so they're going to surprise all of you. Now we have the intermediate A group. They will be performing the Swara Pallavi. The dancers there are actually 4 in the class: Kavya, Akshara, RV, and Deepa. Kavya is in India. We're missing her. So the dancers are Akshara, RV, and Deepa. For some of them, it's a little bit stressful to dance in such a big stage with all the lights, and I think with so much of makeup and everything. But please support them and cheer for them. They're really trying their best. Very sweet kids. Our next group is the intermediate B group. They will be presenting Swagatam Krishna. The dancers are Santoshi, Chashwita, Shastra, Faiza, Arnavi, Leila and Laya. Welcoming Krishna and singing his glory, the Gopala, one who herds the cows, the one who wears the Kasturi Tilakam, the slayer of the Kaliya snake. So we have the Swagatam Krishna song in praise of Krishna, the resident of Mathurapuri.
Krishna
Thank you very much. Also, they need another round of applause because this dance was taught in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And in that, I was nervous because one person was not well. So, I'm very fond of each one of my kids. I want everyone to participate. For me, my policy has been no child left behind. So I try to make sure each one participates. So I'm so happy that she also could come to the performance and perform with us today. And they did their best. It's a complex dance with the way the talam goes, and it's an edited version, but they managed, especially the expressions. So thank you, girls. Next we have the intermediate C group. They will be presenting Swarajati in Ragam Vilahari and Adi Talam. Arna Arora, Aditi Bishwas, Sahana Sriram, Sisika Chatterjee, Tia Vashisht. And we are missing some wonderful dancers today. Isha Nandakumar, Midusha Sarath, they are in India. And also Ania and Deepak and Devika Prashant. They enter with the music.
Thank you so much to our Swaratati group. Believe it or not, I had performed this dance a very long time ago. So our next performance will be by the first year group. They will be performing Thorium in the Ragam Ratte, Aditalam. Our performers today are Divya, Meghna, Rashmi, Ritu, Sanvi, Sanaya, Sana, Sanjana, Shrita, Siona, and Shanvita.
Is Thorium group here?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a full house for this group.
much to our Thorium group. Another thing that dancers have to learn is spatial recognition and spatial awareness. One thing I've learned is there's a lot of overlap between dance and math. You can imagine being on stage. Not only do you have to remember what you have to do, you have to remember where your friends are and peers are around you. So kudos to the Thorium group for dancing in such a beautiful group and presenting something that's really a treat to the eyes. Our next group will be the Alaripur group. This is in Tisra Ekatala. This will be performed by the second year. Our dancers in this are Arna, Alia, Anushka, Dyuva, Elena, Kanishka, Leila, Mira, and Pranvi.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for the second year students. As you can see, the dancers are getting a little more complex with every passing group. We also have the performance in different tempos. Here, this was in the Drutalaya, or the fast speed. We have 3 tempos, 3 layas, the Vilambita, Madhya and Druta. The word Alaripo actually means flowering or to blossom. So here you see the dancers, the movements, the mudras, they're slowly blossoming. They're getting more complex. They're like a flower is opening each petal one by one. The next one is by a combined dance by the 3rd and 4th year students, Shiva Panchakshara Stotram by Adi Shankaracharya, Na, Ma, Shi, Va, Ya. You will see them dancing to a line or the slokam starting with Na, then followed by Ma, Sha, Va and Ya. Shiva Panchakshara Stotram will be performed by Amshika, Inika, Nihita, Vaishnavi, Varsha, Ahana, Anika, Devika and Smriti. But I must also say another dancer's name, that's Tanisha. Tanisha Sen, she continues to learn online from Maryland. Shiva Panchakshara Stotra, take your positions.
I was actually just telling some of the girls in the back that when I was little, my group, now many of us are engaged or are working or are physicians, used to call this dance the sleepy creepy dance. So do with that what you will, but that's how when I was 7 or 8, I was able to connect with the song that now, as I understand the meaning, I find to be very emotional, meaningful, beautiful in many ways. But for kids, second generation Indian Americans, sleepy creepy dance is a great start. So our next performance will be the Mahaganapati in Ragam Naktai Adidalam, performed by the second year advanced group. Our performers today are Alia, Leila, and Mira. Thank you very much to our second year advanced group. Our next performance will be a presentation of Jatis in Jatirastra Rupakatala. This will be presented by the fourth year with Ahana, Anika, Devika, and Smriti.
This is an excerpt from Jati Swaram in Ragam Saveri, Talam Chaturasra. 6 beats. The previous one was in Adi, Mahaganapatim. This one is in 6. Talam kuchom, kirtaka tarigidatom. Talam kuchom, talam kuchom, kirtaka tarigidatom. Talam kuchom, kirtaka tarigidatom. Talam kuchom, kirtaka tarigidatom. Ta tei ta, dhit tei ta. Ta tei ta, dhit tei ta. Takachom, takarum, takanom, taka. Diditei, diditei ta. Jati number 2. Come up more, please. Talam kutakati kutakata thinginatum tei yum tat ta. Tei yum tat ta. Tei tak kita dik kita jom kita nam kita. Tei tak kita tak kita. Diditei tak kita tak kita. Diditei tak kita tak kita tak kita tak kita tak. Dhingina tom ta dhingina tom ta dhingina tom ta. Come forward, please. Jati number 3. Talam kutakati kutakata dhingina tom tat thei tam dhit tei tat thei dhit tei tat thei tam dhit tei tat thei dhit tei tat thei ta ha dhit tei ta ha tat tei ha dhit tei ha dhit tei ha dhit tei tat tei ta ha tei dhit tei tat tei ta ha tei dhit tei ta tei ta dhit tei ta ta tei ta dhit tei ta tak kita tei ha dhit tei tei ha dhit tei dhit tei ha dhit tei ta. Thank you.
Our next performance will be at Tilana in Ragam Chenchuruti in Aditalam. This will be performed by the 5th year students, Ariana, Lasya, Sahiti, Srishti, and Veda. I'll share a really quick story. So every dance that you're seeing on stage today, I've learned, even if it was for some of the little kids an ancient time ago, because I'm super old now to them, I've learned all these dances, so it's really wonderful to see them. And one thing that's interesting is I still know all of them. Of course, I think the littlest groups, they have much better aramandi than me, as they often tell me. But it's really wonderful to see. One thing that's unique about Indian dance compared to other types of dance I've learned is it never really grows old, it just grows with the time. So it's really amazing to see the next generation of dancers perform so well. So our next performance will be the Ananda Natamidupadan Kirtana, Ragam Kedaragola in Aditalam. This will be performed by the 6th year dancers, Anushka, Pavitra, Roha, and Shriya. Very amazing job. It's such a beautiful dance, and to see the depictions of Shiva in such unique ways as our dancers just performed, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did from the side of the stage. Our next performance will be the Toriya Mangalam in Ragamalika Talamalika. This will be performed by 7th year students Aisha, Korushree, Pia, Prisha, Reva, Shreya T, and Shreya S. And I would also just remind the Parastalana group to come to the backstage and just be ready. So this is the Toriya Mangalam. And we just wanted to mention that in our previous group, we were missing two dancers we're very fond of who couldn't be here, Mahika and Anika. So they're also part of that previous 6th year group.
जय जानकी रमण जय विभीषण चरण जय सरोरुह चरण जय दीन करुणा जय 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 जानकी जय विभीषण चरण देवेश गणाराधित विद्यामुजपादा श्री वेंकटगिरिनायक श्रीगारेश्वरिता देवेश गणाराधित विद्यामुजपादा श्री वेंकटगिरिनायक श्रीगारेश्वरिता देवेश गणाराधित विद्यामुजपादा श्री वेंकटगिरिनायक श्रीगारेश्वरिता
I want to thank the Toryamangalam group. This is such a beautiful dance. Actually, during one of my breaks last semester, I got to teach them a portion of this. And they're just such hardworking dancers. All of our students are, and they're always so willing to learn. I know many of the younger ones may not know me, and sometimes they look at me and they're like, "Who are you?" And then I'm like, "Oh, Nandi auntie is my mommy." And they're like, "Oh, you look like an auntie." I'm like, "Okay, we're there already." But it's always lovely to come back to our students. Rushaka, Rusha Didi, just Rusha, whatever. I'm just so happy to be there, and just the opportunity to teach them and now even dance with them is so wonderful. So really congratulations to the Toryamangalam group. Our last performance of this half is the Tilana in Ragam Paras Aditalam, performed by 8th year students. Our performers are Anumitra, Rania, and Shruti. And I just want to remind our students and families to please wait until the end. We have so many wonderful performances. We have some guest performances in the second half by renowned Kuchipudi Bharatanatyam artist and MFA student at WashU, Amarnath Ghosh, our fond Amarnath Dada, as well as some contemporary dances. All the certificates for the end of the year will be presented at the end as we perform the Mangalam, which is our curtain call or finale. So please hold your seats. Right after this, we'll get a good snack and bathroom break in. But first, the Tilana in Ragam Paras Aditalam, performed by our 8th year students.
So we'll have a short intermission of 15 minutes, just because we have some dancers who are going to change their costumes. The little kids are requested not to change their costumes because we have to take the grand bow at the end, the grand finale, and where you will be getting the certificates. So it's just a short break, and we just have a few more items left after that. As I promised, it's going to be a short evening. So after this, we have guest performances by a renowned dancer, teacher, choreographer, Sri Amarnath Ghosh, and our alumni dancers, as well as the Navaratya dancers.
Hello everyone, welcome back. We're just waiting just on a few things backstage, but welcome to our second half. I just wanted to share a story. I'm usually not doing this, I'm usually over there. So maybe you're seeing me a little underdressed, but yeah, so my name is Rusha, as maybe a lot of you know. I'm Nandanik's daughter, but I'm also currently a medical student at U of I, the University of Illinois. So I just wanted to share a little story about what dance means to me. So I grew up like a lot of our kids here. I went to Mount Lebanon High School. I graduated a long time ago. And then I went to Carnegie Mellon for undergrad, and I did a dual major there. And through that and through med school, and I actually just took my first licensing exam, the USMLE, step 1 this week. It was 7 hours. I have forgotten everything that happened in the 7 hours, but I'm done. I'm halfway to becoming a doctor, but with all of that, some people wonder, like, how do you find time to dance, or how do you find time to study and dance and do all that stuff, and especially because I live in Chicago now. And one thing I like to share with all the students is, as you're growing up, you're taking really hard classes in school. Like, I've been through it. I took a lot of AP classes. I, was doing different activities. Every weekend would be busy, but I always kept dancing my life. And I feel like sometimes there's a mentality of, we just need to study, we just need to do this, and, go to the best college possible and things like that. But I think it's hard to do that without keeping in mind what keeps you passionate. So for me, I don't just dance because Nandanik wants me to dance. When I was really little, anyone will tell you, I hated dancing. When I was like 5 or 6, I'm ashamed to admit it, but these students are really well behaved. She would put on all my makeup, and I would go rub it off and then show her and be like make a face like I didn't like it. So I grew into loving dance, and I came to that on my own. And throughout all my studies, more recently when I was in my dedicated study period, I was studying 8 hours a day for this 7-hour exam. I always kept dancing in my life, not because someone else is telling me to do it, but it was the thing that keeps me sane. And so I really encourage all of you, parents, family members, students, to keep that in mind that, whatever we're aspiring for in life, studies, whether it's, just to be a good community member, service to your communities, keep dance in that. Dance has absolutely made me a good student. It's helped me graduate with honors. I hope it's going to help me become a better doctor. And if that's not enough selling points for why you should keep dancing, It's even great for career options. Recently, even though I'm in medical school, as you can imagine, there's other Indian students, other Indian girls in my class, but none of them really kept up with Indian dance. And so when I performed in our Diwali program at school, they're like, wow, like, we miss dancing. Like, will you teach us? Will you do classes with us? And so it never leaves you. And as many of our alumni, Maitri is helping with our sound and lights today. Maitri has kept dancing through her academic and her career as well as so many of our alumni. So yeah, and Sonali, who's helping with our lights backstage. You'll see Aditi, who just finished her first year of college, also dancing on stage today. So I really encourage you to keep dancing. And I actually recently met an attending physician who is med ped, so she's an internal medicine pediatrician doctor. She gave me some really good career advice for some of my rotations coming up, but she also said, I mentioned that I was also a dancer, and she helped me actually connect to a forum where I could also present classical dance. So just keep dancing. I really think we should all fight against this idea that you can't dance and study at the same time, or one's more important than the other, but we become better people because of the arts in our lives. And yeah, doctors and lawyers and engineers, like, we're all important, but my goal as a doctor is to heal people, and if healing someone means bringing art into their life, then I think that counts as medicine too. So with that, I would like to present the second half. All our dancers are ready, so we'll be starting with a Navnritya folk dance presentation choreographed by Nandanik. This is Ab Machal Utha Hai Dariya. Our performers are Srishti, Shriya, Anushka, Sen, Anushka Sharma, Anvi, Ariana, Rania, Sahiti, Roha, Shruti, Sonali, and Gauri.
Before we start the music, Maitri, if you're in the lights, I would like the stage to be dark for them to take their positions. On another note, a little bit about this song. This was one of my favorite dances when I started teaching in India back in '92. Right after graduation, I was Rusha's age, or even younger than Rusha. And this was one of my favorite choreographic pieces. And those who have done Dance for Cure with me are familiar with that. And we performed this after like 25 years last year. And it's very close to my heart because it talks about how to make your way or steer your way through the most turbulent of all ways, the most roughest of times. And no matter how many hardships life throws at you, we need to keep rowing that boat, the boat of life, with hope, with lot of happiness, lot of positivity, lot of willpower. And at the same time, put your arm forward to help the person in front of you, behind you, next to you, so that we can all cross these turbulent times together. Ab Machal Utha Hai Dariya. This is a song made famous by the Indian People's Theatre Association, and this version is sung by Nidrita Mitra Sinha and students of Saptak Music School.
Thank you.
Our next performer is none other than Sri Kalakshetra Amarnath Ghosh. Shumana, Amarnath, একটু stage আয়. I would like to request Amarnath on the stage, please. And can we have some lights on the stage?
Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. I know it's a long program. A lot of us are performing. We are performing on stage, sitting there. All of us are performing, right? So I just wanted to say only one thing, that every time I visit here at Pittsburgh and see these wonderful performances and these peaceful and joyful kids dancing with their heart out, with their compassion at its peak, and I get so inspired by them. So really honored and extremely happy, and honestly I feel really happy and energized now. I had travel and then a show last night. I was very tired, but then all of your this energy, especially the kids, just brought me back to this level that I also felt like, yes, I can do this thing. So seeking all your blessing and hope you enjoy. So I'm performing Bharatanatyam, a piece, like basically a collage of two pieces. One is Ganga Stotra and one is Shiva Panchasha Stotra. So I kind of felt like naming it as Kashi Dham. So because Ganga and Shiva together, I just suddenly felt the vibe of Benares. So I'm presenting Kashi Dham. Thank you. And thanks to Nandanik for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
पदं खलु तेन गीतं मातर्गङ्गे तयो भक्तः किल तं द्रष्टुं यमनशक्तः पतितोद्धारिणि जाह्नवी गङ्गे खण्डितगिरिवरमण्डितभङ्गे ग्रीष्मजननि खलु मुनिवरगण्ये पतितनिवारिणि कल्पलतामिव फलदं लोके प्रणमति यस्मान् न पतितशोके पारावार विहारिणि गङ्गे विबुधवधूकृत करलापाङ्गे तव कृपया चेत् स्रोतः स्नातः पुनरपि जठरे सोऽपि न जातः नरकनिवारिणि जाह्नवी गङ्गे कलुषविनाशिनि महीमोतुङ्गे हरिलसरङ्गे पुण्यतरङ्गे जय जय जाह्नवी करुणामङ्गे इन्द्रिमुकुटमणिराजितचरणे सुखदे शुभदे सेवकशरणे रोगं शोकं पापं तापं हर मे भगवति कुमतिकलापं त्रिभुवनसारि वसुधाहारे तमसि गतिर्मम खलु संसारे अलकानन्दे परमानन्दे कुरु मयि करुणा कातर वन्दे तव तटनिकटे यस्य निवासः खलु वैकुण्ठे तस्य निवासः मातर्गङ्गे मातर्गङ्गे नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय मन्दाकिनी सल्लचन्दन चर्चिताय नन्दीश्वर प्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मन्दाकिनी सल्लचन्दन चर्चिताय नन्दीश्वर प्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मन्दार पुष्प बहु पुष्प सुपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय शिवाय गौरीवदनाब्जविन्द सूर्याय लक्ष्माध्वर नाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषध्वजाय तस्मै श्रीकाराय नमः शिवाय नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय नमः शिवाय नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय वशिष्ठ कुम्भोद्भव गौतमाय मुनीन्द्रदेवार्चित शेखराय चन्द्रार्क वैश्वराय लोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय जगमस्वरूपाय जटाधराय मीनाकहस्ताय सनातनाय दिव्याय देवाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय
That was amazing. That was really wonderful. One more round of applause. This brother of mine always is so graceful whenever I request him. He's here. He is now one of our assistant teachers in the school. And so we are welcome again to Amarnath Ghosh. And that was just amazing. Amazing. Thank you. And we now go on to the next dance. Pranavalaya Devi is done by the senior dancers. All three of them are getting ready for the Arangetram this year. Mansi Latia, Shri Deora, Sanjana Reddy. All three of them are also graduating high school and going into college. But they're all passionate about one thing, dance.
ರೋದಿನಿ ಭುವನ ಪಾಲಿ ನೀವೇ ಅನಾಥ ರಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವಿಧಿ ಕಾಗಟೆ ಮೊರಮಿ ಚೇರವಟೆ
Really beautiful job. Such a beautiful song that really fills this auditorium, and I'm sure their dance felt the same way. Our next performance will be by Maitri Sundar. Maitri is one of our beloved teachers and alumni here at the Nandanik Dance Academy. Maitri will be performing at Tilana, Ragam Hindolam, Nadidalam. What an amazing performance, Mike 3. We're really lucky to have Mike 3 here, who stayed on after graduating from the University of Pittsburgh and is currently pursuing a master's in fine arts at Carnegie Mellon while being a staff member there. So we're so lucky to have Mike 3 in the city. Next, we have a performance by another alumni, Aditi Srivastava. Aditi just finished her first year at Carnegie Mellon. Aditi will be performing a Tilana in Ragam Revati in Aditalam. And this dance was choreographed by none other than Sri Amarnath Ghosh, whom we just saw perform. So we're really lucky to have both student and teacher dances here today.
Dim dim dim, tanana dirana dirana karimita janu takita dim. Dim dim dim, tanana dirana karimita janu takita dim. Janu dim, janu dim, janu ta dim dim dim, tanana dirana karimita janu takita dim. Janudim, 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 dim, dim, tanadira, kadimita, janudakitadim. Janudim, Janudim, Janudadim, dim, dim, tanadira, kadimita, janudakitadim. Janudim, Janudim, all the dancers are requested to start lining up right after the next dance, starting with the beginners on this side, followed by the intermediate A, B, C, first year, second year. The others who are on stage, you can come in from the stage. Now for the next number, the last grand finale. Are you ready for it? Okay, this one was taught by Hiral Shah. So it's our very favorite Garba. And today you saw a lot of dances that were actually taught by my students to them. Divya, she's not here today. Divya, she is traveling, so she had taught some of the dances. And Hiral is a regular teacher now. She also taught. Sanjana is one of our teachers. She has taught some of the dances here. And Rusha, of course, has taught these teachers. And we have some senior dancers who are my volunteers, who are my assistants in school. So I will be honoring them as well. So please be ready to come and accept your certificates. But students, you're requested to line up here because you have to cheer for the Didis, right? You don't leave. Can you close the door, please? Can you close the door? Yes, so we have to cheer for all the Didis when they are dancing. Okay? Come on, make some noise, everyone. Intermediate A group. Intermediate B group. Okay. Intermediate sit. Intermediate C. First year. Second year. Good. Fourth year. Fourth year. Fifth year. Fifth year students. Sixth year. Seventh. Seventh. Eighth. Eighth year. Final year. Alumni. Navaritya class. Alumni. Teachers. Okay. We presented for you Nandanik Dance Academy year 2022-2023, and we missed a lot of dancers this time. Hopefully next year, as we have stepped into our 25th year, I'm looking forward to a very grand celebration by this time next year. So please be there, give your ideas, give your suggestions. We're always welcoming, and please support us as we go ahead in our path. And we will take our namaskar together, please, everyone. Before we congratulate all the dancers and they get their certificates, please give a big hand for all the parents, all the mothers, fathers, grandparents, siblings who have supported these artists for so many months. And all the volunteers, wonderful volunteers who are helping all the time, 24/7. Because of them, we can achieve so much. A big thank you to Montour High School, Tony and Aiden for their support. Huge thank you to Maitri for the light designing and Sonali as our assistant here. We are becoming more and more self-sufficient. And thank you to Rusha, in spite of her busy schedule, for managing all the music online and surprising me at 1 a.m. in the night by showing up. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much, Swati, for your unending support all the time in spite of your very busy work schedule. And also, I must say a big thank you, without whom this whatever you saw today would not have been possible for this last week, is the Chakraborty family and the Lathia family for opening their basement for our practices. So, and also I would like to thank my dear sister and another very famous dancer, choreographer, teacher, Shweta Prachande, for taking responsibility of the costumes of two of the groups. Because my regular tailor, he wasn't well, so his son was scared to take up this much order and to be able to deliver it in the right time. So last minute, Shweta Prachande, she took over and the costumes arrived right on time from none other than DS Ayalu Tailors of Chennai. Here comes the certificates.
Yes, so when we call your name, just come up to Nandani auntie. So first Cynthia Anthony. Lasya Kola, she's not here. Okay. Magarini Karthik. Vedira Sinha. Nitila Ramesh. Yakshita Raghavan. Sri Rakshana Guram. She's not here. Okay, this is the intermediate A class. Akshara Koneru. R.V. Jain. Deepal Gupta. Kavya Manikandan. Okay. Arnavi Gupta. This is my intermediate class. Faiza Feroz. No. Okay. Jaswita Ramesh. Leila Manush. Laya Srikant.
Santoshi.
Sastra Narayan. Arna Arora. This is our intermediate C class. Aditi Biswas. Isha Nandakumar. Vidusha Sarath. Sahana Sriram, Sisika Chatterjee, Tia Vashisht, Anaya and Deepak, okay. Devika Prasad, Divya Singh. This is now the first year class. Divya Singh, Meghna Kohli, Rashmi Vemula, Ritu Gupta, Sanvi Vekaria, Sana Motakutla, Sanaya Gupta, Sanjana Pradeep, Shanvita Kandapan, Shrita Kotegari, Siona Pandey, Arna Parmar, Alia Mittal. Oh, this is second year now, starting with Arna. Anushka Joshi, Dhyuva Ajesh, Elena Sripati, Kanishka Balamurugan, this is now the second year class. Leila Almarza, Meera Murthy, it's a maze up here. Pranavi Kota, Anshika Malila. This is now third year, starting with Anshika. Inika Huda, Nihita Sukapali, our friend Tanisha Sen, who is in Maryland, Vaishnavi Dabas, Varsha Bora, and now on to our fourth year students, Ahana Mendi, Anika Sripati, Devika Naijin, now to our 5th year students. Oh, and our 4th year student who could not be here today, Ruchiaka Ruchiawasti. Then our 5th year students, Ariana Majumdar, Lasya Pedapati, this is not here, Sahiti Kandukuri, Srishti Chakraborty, Veda Krishna, and then to our 6th year students, Anushka Sen, and then Mahika was not here, Pavitra Dantu, Roha Pandya, Shriya Narasimhan, and then to our 7th year students, Anika Schmidt, who could not be here, Aisha Latia, Gaurisri Prasad, Pia Vicaria, Prisha Dargan, Reva Donta, Shreya Duraiswamy, sorry, this is now the 7th year class, starting with Reva. So Reva Donta, then Shreya Duraiswamy, Shreya Sriram, Anumitra Mandal, this is now the 8th year class. Oh, sorry. Our friend Srishti Chakraborty in the 7th year class, who is now in Virginia. And then to our 8th year class, Anumitra Mandal. Who is she? Rania Ketava, Rania Majumdar, Shri Diora, Shruti Sudhir, and our final year students as well. Anvi Takkar, Mansi Latia. Yeah, this is most of these students are getting ready for their Arankatam, so stay tuned for this summer. Sanjana Reddy, to our Navaritya group dancers, Anushka Sharma, Anushka Sen, Anvi Tatkar, Ariana Majumdar, Anumitra Mandal, Gaurisri Prasad, Kriti Gupta, Ritu, you want to take for your sister? Yay, Kriti's sister! Pavitra Dantu, Rania Majumdar, Dargan. Rania Ketava. Roha Pandya. Sahiti Kanduguri. Shreya Sriram. Shreya Narasimhan.
We would love to honor our teachers, Hiral Shah.
Maitri Sundar.
Divyashri Saravanan. Sandana Reddy. Shreya Sriram. Rania Majumdar. Shreya Narasimhan. Sonali Sheikh.
And for our Navranrita students, I believe two got mixed up. So Srishti Chakraborty and Shruti Sudhir. And Reva Donta also for our teaching assistantship.
Once again, all of you, a big hand for all the dancers here, the teachers here. Good. And some of the girls are not here, so I miss them a lot. And also, Reva, I hope you come back again to our school. We'll be missing you. You were such a wonderful presence in our classes. I'm really sad. Yeah, she's moving out of state. And then, Aditi, can you say a few words here before we close it? Yes. Maitri, Aditi, Sonali, please come up. Just a few words.
Okay, hello everyone. I am so glad to be back here. A few weeks ago when I was in the middle of finals week, I was spending my whole day studying and I was so stressed out. I randomly texted Auntie and I said, hey, can I come perform over Students' Day? Just because I was missing it so much and I was missing the opportunity to really be there with my dance community. And I'm so glad she said yes, and I'm so happy that I was able to be out here with you all. And yeah, dance means a lot to me, and I really loved watching all you guys perform today. So thank you for the opportunity.
Hi guys, I want to thank all of you guys because going to college and I just finished my freshman year. It was so nice to come back every weekend to come and teach all of you guys.
Okay, I'll keep it quick. I just want to say congratulations to all of you for performing very nicely today. After many classes and weeks of hard practice, I really appreciate all of your effort, and I hope to see you soon at the next set of classes. Great job tonight.
So as we wind up for this year, we are winding up a little bit early this year. We always try to make sure everybody participates. So we thought maybe in May people will still be here, but some of our students had to leave for India. So I don't know how early is early, but we'll try. And this year we are also having about 10 Arangetrams. 10 Nandanik students will be doing their Arangetrams. So if you're in town, do come to the Arangetrams. You'll love it. Some of them are with live orchestra. This is a very unique experience for all of us, especially the students who come up to a certain level and then they present solo. They debut as a solo performer. But then again, that's just the beginning, it's not the end. As you see, many of these students do come back and they perform more and more. And they mature by each passing year. So to reach somebody like Amarnath's level, it requires a lot of hard work, a lot of patience, a lot of grit, and a lot of discipline. So to reach that level, I hope one day, whether you're in whichever field you are, you will give art that much place in your heart, that much place in your life, so that you can carry forth our culture, our heritage. And yes, Amarnath, can you please come up on the stage? Shati, you too.
I don't know what to say actually. It's such a, how was the program? That I don't want to say. Like, of course, it's beautiful and everybody put their own energy and tried to give their best. I would just say these little goodies that the energy that you were trying to keep up with now, the interest. I really wish and pray you, your parents, your family and friends, everyone become really supportive for a wonderful journey and keep it a full life and then stick to it. This is not just a dancing, putting on your makeup, jewelries and costumes and getting on the stage for some photographies. It's much more deeper. And I really pray to the Almighty that one day you understand the real core concept of it. Thank you.
And I need some help cleaning up. If you want to take pictures, this is your time. But we do need some help cleaning up.